Hello there, everyone. Welcome back to some more Let's Play The Void. In the last episode, we didn't really do too much. We just kind of hung around and chilled here in the Void, grew some trees, broke open some color veins in Bastion, and are just waiting for Montgolfier to decide that he thinks he's got what it takes to defeat us, despite us destroying all the other brothers. And that was it. Like, that was really it. Now my biggest concern is trying not to waste too much color as I dash about in the void.
You're wasting Nerva from your hearts.
Unfortunately, Nameless, I don't really have a choice but to do exactly that, since I'm trying not to spend too much. That's right, I'm trying to exist in the void without using too much, losing too much of my resources. And I guess what we'll do now is go over to Twist and just grow a few more trees there. Interesting to see Worm has got some color there, so I guess we could just pop in there really quick. Run around and grab some color. Between... There you are. Oh, there both of you are. Where on earth did you come from? And just grab some color from between the gorillas and talk for a little bit. Let's see. That was fun. Now that this is almost over, I don't really feel like... I mean, we do have to be careful about how much color we spend. But I'm not as... well, I guess I should be even more concerned now, since I don't want to cause one of these places to suddenly become infested with... Yithians. But I get the impression we shouldn't have to worry about... oops. Too much, as long as I remember to put silver and violet in me when I go to grow a tree. Looks like we could probably stand to use to grow a little more color, so I'm going to go ahead and grow an emerald tree here. I think Ellie likes emeralds, so this is probably a mistake, but we're going to do this. Grow another here. And then we'll grow... what colors am I short on? Not much. We have an amber tree here already, but I guess we could grow another one of those here. And why not? Let's grow another tree. There's still plenty of empty trees here, but I don't think I'm going to need to worry about the withering cycle of Twist. I can't imagine that he's going to take longer than another cycle or two in order to decide that it's time to attack us. I guess we'll grow a crimson. Uh-oh. Flyers near me. Oh, it's not. Alright, well, I'm done growing the trees here. And this might be another quick one, everyone. If Montgolfier decides, or Montgolfier decides not to actually attack me, we're just gonna kinda chill in the void for a bit and just wait. So on that note, I guess now we can just let some of the color we grew sit in our hearts until we hear the heartbeat. wait. Yeah. And since we're just waiting for time to pass, we'll just hold on to most of the colors that we have as well. Like, I don't need to fill all my hearts and get it quickly over here in my Lympha. We have enough Lympha that unless there's something really unique about Montgolfier, we should be able to annihilate him when we finally fight him. So let's go ahead and just leave. I'm sorry, maybe not annihilate him, but we'll have enough color to hopefully do the battle without too much concern. I don't even feel like we need the saplings that are here. Maybe the silver saplings? I guess we can take...
No regrets. I am the color of your power and faith. I will teach you discipline.
Grab some of the saplings and then get out of here. That's on withering. Alright, let's just wait. And I literally don't know what to do. So we are just gonna kind of wait. Yeah. Gonna be a slow cycle, I suppose. Yeah, let's wait. We can watch where he's going, which will be down potentially to Heathen, which looks like there's still the mycelium creatures probably back there again. Let's see if he decides to speed up after this. He may go over to darkness. Okay, there's our heart. So let's now put crimson. I don't need 75 of it though. Hold on. I want just 50. I guess we can go down and keep an eye on him. Figure out where he's going. And I guess we can now put a little more azure in us. Actually, no, there's no reason to. We're just gonna wait. I guess we'll go up to Uta's. Passing by Aya, Echo. I'm sorry, Echo, but we don't need... I'm so sorry, but we chose a different sister in the end. This is so frustrating. I just want to end the game. I want to fight Montgolfier.
You don't have enough color inside you. You'll die as soon as you leave this chamber.
I want to put 75 amber in me now. Kind of dangerous to move all the color out of my hearts here in the void.
Young one, you're close to waking the sleeper, returning his life and color. Perhaps color really returned for you. If you really can't keep color, let it be so. Grow color while it's coming, but don't leave this void. You've become the strongest of us, so be a keeper for the Creator. Leave the sisters alone. They're tempting us. That's the role they play. Live with what you have, and don't dream of a better world. It's up to you to decide, my boy. But I won't give you the heart of breakthrough of my own free will.
Then we'll take it from you, Montgolfier. Interesting.
You don't have enough color inside you. You'll die as soon as you leave this chamber.
Enough, sorry, hold on. A little bit of inspiration. We don't need very much of it at the moment. Enough azure so that we can speed around in case he requires it. I'm guessing he... You know, I never even considered talking about what I'm guessing what Montgolfier is going to fight like. He looks like he floats, so I'm guessing he's going to be somewhat similar to Warden. And that will need to use owls against him to actually hit him. is my guess. So the speed, speed, we want azure, emerald, and crimson in us, the combat colors. And then and then enough so that we can take hits if it comes down to it. So gold. So we have plenty of it. Actually, we're gonna put a little bit of all the other colors in us because we're likely to. So we win. We'll probably get once again another color pinata, and we want to be able to hold all of that color. We have another heart. I don't have anything in. Another heart. Okay. Let's see what he's going to be like. Actually, I'm missing another heart. Or maybe the breakthrough heart has 50 color. Okay, let's do this.
Amber, rapture of wilderness, chaos of maelstroms, bone-breaking laughter, rider at the vortex's edge. Open to the heart of thy lowly servant, to the righteous will of the seeker of thine guidance. Heed. Meet blood with blood, taboo breaker. Bind. Crushing flesh, twisting mind, constrict. Feed your thirst, bury him under heel. Kill.
Why is he saying the chants? He has the breakthrough heart. He knows he knows this is fake.
Chameleon of colors, mysterious tale, lair of the arcane. Come to my goal,
Okay.
Aid in my vengeance. Battling a hideous, wicked, unfamiliar foe. Help me. By lies and deceit, the one who challenges my righteousness shall die. The one who watched me in hope of exposing my weakness. Be blind. His color shall fail. His hammer shall fall. His voice shall quiver.
Oh, Montgolfier, you're not very difficult. Let's get a good, powerful owl going with crimson so we can use... Oh, or not. We can use some of this color up. I'm sorry, Montgolfier. But you're also not very difficult. Oh, God! But he took out 100 color from us with that attack. Wow! How'd he hit us? It's gonna take us a little bit to recover from this. Is he taking any damage? Looks like he's not taking damage. Hold on. Maybe there was a gimmick to him. No, he's taking damage again. Sweet. He throws grenades. Good for him. Those things on that he has underneath of him. Unfortunately, Montgolfier, while you have lots of life, we have lots of color.
When you're the mightiest brother, your duty is to stay here and take responsibility. Responsibility for the canvas you've drawn with your own color, your own blood.
We lost all the silver that we had in us. That took 100 silver, that one big AoE that he had done. So we'll need to begin converting that, and we need quite a bit of it now. Converted still. And I see another heart in front of us. Let's convert all of this color. We're probably going to need to do that anyway, to make up for what we used.
Breakthrough. This glyph defines its creator's strength of will, and most can only use it once. When used, Breakthrough takes all color from the void and directs it into the creator. From then on, color turns away from the void and the end is near. The next cycle brings no new drops of color, and Nerva will no longer transform in the hearts. If the person creating the Breakthrough glyph is sure they want to give all the color of the void to a chosen sister and send her to the surface, thereby turning the void into a frozen canvas, they must completely fill the sister with color and reach a state of Turgor themselves.
That's the web glyph. Only it's drawn on a sister. That is too mean. Nameless doesn't exist anymore. Well, Montgolfier, you knew that Breakthrough existed. And while we are the strongest brother, perhaps, in a matter of speaking, we will not be keeping the sleeper in this world. We want to ascend a sister. It's what color is used for. You should know better. You should have known better. Why are you doing that? Okay. So, we want silver. We have plenty of silver in a few places, but most of it is up near Ola. Oh, and in Hull. Let's go to Hull. Now, I guess. We're not dying, right? We're not dying? No, we're not dying. Unless this heartbeat is because of the sleeper, potentially dying. Now that all the brothers are destroyed. And I guess now all that's left is to collect the color and to give it to Ola. So let's look. I'm positive you have enough colors in us to convert all of that into and fill our Nervas, with the exception possibly of amber and of course silver. I should have used more violet during the battle, but we'll be okay. We grew all these trees to make up for the combats that we were going to have in preparation for this exact situation. We need 100 crimson. So that will do. We need 60 something, is that right? 32 azure. That is more than enough. We need just about 50 violet. That will do. We need 100 emerald. That will do. We need 60 something gold. That should do. We need amber. And we have just enough amber to do it currently. We need a great amount of silver. Almost 300 looks like silver required. So we'll need more silver. As long as I'm here,
No one will protect you better than I.
I suppose we can refill our hearts completely. We shouldn't need to come back here again.
Guiding light.
And we have that silver between this location and others to fill our Nerva tomorrow. Although any other silver I can get, we will attempt to slot. Oh, to slot it. Oh, I do have the silver. Okay. Right there. There might be some of the fireflies, too. Everyone, this has been absolutely great. I've already talked about my enjoyment of this game and some of the thoughts I had on it 2 episodes ago or so now. So I won't do the same at this moment. I hope you guys... I'll probably be tempted to do another, like, talk about the Void, but we've already done it, and I'll just end up repeating myself. I've really liked this game, and I'm looking forward to playing through the game again without this mod installed to see how much more difficult it would be. Because I don't mind the walking around, the waiting, the converting the colors. I like all of this stuff. I like all this stuff. I find it relaxing. And plus it would be fun to have a game that I can just play listening to something else on in the background while I get all the color I need to get these tasks done. Arguably, I have enough color that I could probably actually choose Uta or Ava, since we began filling their 3rd hearts, that I could probably fill their 4th. But I'm going to let... I'm going to choose Ola. And actually, we can fit even more gold. Sorry, silver in us. Alright, let's head back out to the Void and head on over to... Memory. And you know what? Since we've only been playing for like maybe 15-20 minutes, let's end the game in this session. We'll just do another cycle. The tricky part is that we do still have to spend color to move us around. And going back to memories, a bit of a awkward thing to do. There is no silver on the way, aside from going up to Worm. And I don't feel like going to Worm. We'll go down past Una to Uta's.
Violet. Emerald. Violet. Violet. Violet.
Oh, that's interesting. Why did the music stop? Oh, no! Oh, thank goodness the game auto-saved right then. I think the game crashed because I was in the heart menu.
Have you decided to take the short path back? Don't rush things. All of the easy ways only lead down. Or haven't you understood anything? A human life is a chain of voids.
I'm
The sleeper
dying.
is the one who lost you. The void is you. You have a chance to part with the one who lost you, the one who ceased to live, and to present him with a new life.
How can I free
return.
myself of this burden?
And finish your deed with dignity. Take what's best from him. Let him live. Then you can try to be born again, spirit. And you'll make it. If you don't disappoint me.
I never noticed that the moon here has the eye in it that we've seen from Uta's realm. I had been thinking that the tree we saw in the center of this town was somehow related to the trees that we are bringing back to life as well. It looks like the one inside Ola's memories area, doesn't it? I think the game's being still vague, and I rather like that it is. On one hand, it would be amazing to have guessed correctly the world of the void and what is happening herein. But I also like that it would be open to some interpretation, as opposed to actually spelling out for you what exactly is happening. Though I now do wish I knew how to get to Godsend, since I can't seem to follow her here. Oh! We can! Just break that down.
There's not enough light.
You know, we're presented as a male, but maybe the person we're in is actually a girl. And that's why Godsend has the image that she has. Is the creepy picture still here? Creepy picture is still here. Are you up here, Godsend? Breakthrough. Turgor, the ultimate state of tension, will turn a man into a drawn and tightened bow. It is possible that through tremendous force, an arrow could be sent far beyond the limits of this bow? Oh, is it possible? Is it truly possible that, even if the bow collapses from the monstrous shot, even if the cost is the bow's destruction, the arrow might pass beyond the point where not even gravity retrieves it? The answer to this question is no. Most likely, it's impossible. Oh, the music's changed, too, at this point, to the theme music. Oh, what a nice little touch that is. Well, we need silver. Let's keep it in us. It's the only color we need to keep converting, I think. It should be. And we'll just keep heading back up to this realm. We need to visit Ola anyway. And we'll make sure to keep Violet in us to make up for what we're spending. Though it seems like we're not spending very much, we should keep doing this. And do we have enough? No, we need more silver. That is enough silver. That's enough crimson. We need more emerald. need a little more gold. 200 of every color. For silver, we need 53. We have 70 in our hearts. Okay, everyone, once more, thank you guys for watching. This has been a thrill to play. I hope you guys have really enjoyed watching it as much as I have enjoyed playing this. What a great game! I can't believe I didn't play this for so many years. Yeah, we're just waiting now for the silver to convert through us. I guess we could actually speed that up by splitting it into several hearts. And then we should just have to listen for the heartbeat to warn us if we're going to die. But we shouldn't. We have enough crimson in us to last. Once I see all the silver gone from this heart, we should be good to go. 300 silver, crimson, amber, azure, violet, emerald, and gold. It's interesting that Ola also has a direct window out over the effectively real world.
Turgor, fill yourself to overflowing to reach Turgor. A state of unbearable tension that will result in death and a new birth. Don't regret leaving. Don't regret anything. Humans are given more than one void to live, provided they can find the strength to finish each of them with a breakthrough. If you wish to entrust a sister with creating a new world, go to her. If all her hearts are full and she's free, draw the breakthrough glyph on her. If you can gather the courage to build a new world by yourself, head into the adit and draw the breakthrough glyph on yourself, spirit. Forward and higher. There is nothing else I can do here.
Interesting that we can choose ourselves to ascend if we don't choose a sister. I guess that's a way to get an ending if you didn't have the color to fill a sister's fourth heart. But we've managed it. And we've chosen Ola some time ago. Let's see what happens. Oh, I need to know what the Turgor glyph is. I don't remember. 1 second. Oh, no, I do remember. It's the W. Do I not have the color? Really, game? Oh, game, if you do this to me. So the game's taxing me 1 color to interact with Ola, which means I don't have full hearts. If the game's gonna do this, everyone, every time I try to interact with her, we're gonna have a big problem. The game's not supposed to take your color from you when you interact with a sister. It's supposed to refund it, but there's a bug, and it doesn't do that all the time. If it does this again, and I don't have the color required, I'm going to off-screen attempting it. And if after about 20 minutes I can't manage to do it, I will come back and report as such. Let's double check again. Okay, I have 300 of everything now. Maybe that's why sometimes we have 301, because the game refunds me a single point of color. No? Still no? Do I not have the... Do I need the... Oh! All of my hearts have to be filled with color too, right? All of my hearts have to be filled with color. I think, right? Isn't that what has to I think that's what has to happen. So I need all of my Nerva filled, and I need all my hearts filled. I think. The game doesn't do I apologize, I'm going to insult the game, but I am going to do it. The game doesn't do... hold on, let me read about it again. What does it say I have to do for this?
Breakthrough. This glyph defines its creator's strength of will, and most can only use it once. When used...
It doesn't say. I thought it was all my Nerva has to be filled, but maybe it's every single heart has to be filled, or maybe it's both. I mean, we have enough color that we can do both. And if we don't have enough color with us at this very moment, we can just go and get some. I don't think we need a balanced amount of color. We just need to fill every single heart with it. And we should have enough color to do that. So any color that I don't have enough to fill a heart can be taken out of the hearts. Oh, we're going to be close, actually. That's about half our hearts, but we... Oops. Take you out. First time here, everyone. First time here. So... I hope we have enough. If we don't, I will off-screen going to memory and getting what we need. We need another 100? We have another 100. Okay, that's all 700. Every single Nerva filled as well. Let's do this again.
The ones who saw the dreams and knew the names, who heard the grasses talking to each other, who learned the will of their ancient father and listened to the songs of tidal waves. The ones whose souls have been purified, the ones harnessed to the pain of challenge, who lit the mystic candles on the fringe, who became a pure shade of darkest nights, who didn't squeeze their grape to sinful glass and didn't seek the joys of earthly leisure, not in the priestess's dance nor in the pleasure, but who descended into hell's morass to meet their shadow at the very bottom. They don't expect hearts with love to blossom.
Interesting. So the ending is indeed like an abstract ending. Was the artist thinking of a poem to write, and thus each sister represents that? I wonder if we if we ascend a different sister, if we get a different poem. And what happens if we ascend ourselves, or if we don't ascend anyone? It's an Ice Pick Lounge game, after all. And sure enough, we're not given a clear answer as to what actually happens, which I think I prefer. I like it this way. If you wanted to assume that this was some sort of other world, and that it somehow relates to humans in some way that was completely different than my guess, then that's great, because it doesn't say for sure how it ends. Well, I like this game. The ending could probably have been a little longer for the amount of work we put into it. I would have wanted a longer poem. This like another maybe like 5 or 10 lines. But this is still acceptable. Yeah, I've already talked about what I thought about the game. You guys know that I like it very much, so there's not really much more to say. I can't think of any other game that is like this one. I mean, it is a resource management game, and so there are other resource management games to play, but nothing quite has me doing the things I do here. I like how you have to kind of manage all these different colors carefully, because early on you think it doesn't really matter what colors you use, but then you realize you start wanting to have certain colors for certain different reasons. Certain sisters need certain colors. You want all the colors if you fight their brothers because they're weak to certain colors at certain times. You need to pay attention to what colors the sisters like and make sure that you don't grow that color in their gardens, and try to use as little of that color as possible when venturing through their realms. Colors have to be fed to certain sisters as well. I like all of that. It would be kind of neat if certain glyphs wanted certain colors drawn into them. It's kind of a shame that there wasn't more work done in, like, you have that whole idea that as you spend colors, more colors are present in the void and affect it in some detrimental way to you for spending certain amounts of colors. Like, the more azure you spend, the more azure you spend, the more of it's present in the void's, like, atmosphere or environment, and thus time doesn't stop entirely out in the void while you're in the chambers. That's an example of something that was supposed to happen, but was never coded, for example. I really like that they tried to get all these different aspects of, like, they at least thought about how they wanted this to be even more important for you to manage the colors, but in the end, I guess they dropped it as it was too complex and probably a little too overbearing for the player to deal with. This is the second Ice Pick Lounge game that I've now beaten. With Pathologic beaten about 2 years ago. Wow! Will it have been 3 years? Yeah, it'll be 3 years ago, in a few more months that I beat the original Pathologic. My goodness. And they made 2 other games, to my knowledge, right? Knock Knock, a game that I'm not familiar with at all, and Pathologic 2, which I believe only has the Harospex as a playable character for the game. But I've heard good things about the re-envisioning of Pathologic with that. Anyway, looks like that's going to be it for the credits as well, everyone. So once again, thank you all for watching. I hope this was exciting to watch. Once again, I had a blast playing through it And I look forward to seeing you guys in whatever games I'm playing in the future, if you guys just show up and watch me play them. So take care, everyone, and thanks one more time.